Hello, Private, and Charles Johnson. I think Jim wins. Jim will never win. Jim has never been a winner, and Jim has always been a fucking loser. I'm not even going to read the rest of your comments. So Jim is actually the sack of shit I thought he was. I said, why is he hiding his face? I bet he raped somebody, and he's afraid of his face and voice showing up on the internet, and the lady would be like, that's the guy who raped me. And so Ralph had some kind of live stream with Jim, Sargon, and some other people. They're much younger than me. I'm age 53. I could probably be I could be their father, the age of their father, their parents. And when a woman says stop, the man has to stop. And when a man says stop, the woman has to stop. You have to honor the partners that you're making love to. If anybody says stop, you just got to stop. You just don't know what's going on with them. They could be in pain. You just don't know. And so when you go against somebody's wishes, that's when that's the legal threshold for rape. So they might have consented to the sex, but during the sex, they can change their mind, and that's their choice. Yeah, it really is. So Ralph, very good job. I will be talking to the FBI. I will be giving that video of where Metokur is raping that woman, and I'm going to ask the FBI to strongly consider charging her with rape and additional things. Metokur is actually a domestic terrorist. He is encouraging others to dox people, to call in swatting attacks. Apparently, in the circles of Metokur and his users, swatting people is an everyday occurrence. You guys, you children, have lost your fucking mind, okay? Like, I am so angry with swatting. Like, I'm going to run for Congress pretty soon. If it's not this year, it's going to be the year after or whenever the next election cycle is. I'm going to pass a law that swatting's a capital offense. It's first-degree murder. I think we should line you up against the wall and shoot you dead. You are ruining people's lives, and it isn't anything to fucking joke about. And then I'm so happy to see that Metokur is the Pillsbury Doughboy. No wonder you're hiding your face. You're afraid they won't let you into the donut shop anymore. God, you're a bad person. You don't exhibit good personal physical fitness. You're really just a tornado. You're a personal living disaster. You represent everything wrong with today's children. And here you are promoting hate. And I know why. You were probably raped time after time after time as a child. So you need to come clean with whoever it is that raped you and who bullied. Because if you weren't raped and you weren't bullied, you're a straight up stone cold sociopath serial killer in the making. You think you can get away with fucking with a guy like me? You're fucking totally wrong. You picked the wrong lion's tail to be pulling, motherfucker. And when you're in jail, just know this. I will write letters to all the inmates in that prison and let them know what kind of person you are. That's right. I'm going to let everybody in jail know that you're a huge piece of shit. You probably won't die of cancer. You'll just die in jail from other inmates. Ralph, I'm so excited. Ralph, you're actually very logical, pragmatic. Yes, absolutely. I really like who you are, Ralph. I think you're a good guy. And that was good. I also like your video presentation skills. I like the way your screen was set up with your face over here, your donation button there, and on that side of the screen, you had your screen sharing. That was well organized. very professional looking. Then Nick Fuentes, I might be saying it wrong. Sorry, Nick. I've already given nice compliments to Nick. I like that Nick wears a suit and tie. He looks professional in all his videos. He also does a really good production, probably with a green screen. Either way, he looks super professional in a lot of his videos. And Nick was talking about a DMC takedown notice. And Nick was kind of like saying that he didn't agree to that. And so Nick is not agreeing with the law. And I'm going to say, Nick, let me just give you some information about why a copyright violation is really important, okay? So one of the things that makes America great is free speech. We all love that, right? It's the reason we left England, because the King of England was repressing us and we couldn't speak up about the oppression, and we were just really their slave. And another thing that makes America great is the right of patents, okay? So a patent is a 25-year monopoly on your technology. Well, here's a pencil. Somebody has a patent on a pencil. They've got a patent probably for the way to drill the wood. They got a patent probably for the way to insert the lead. Somebody's got a patent on this crimping. Somebody's got a patent on the eraser. So every time somebody makes an improvement on something, then you can get a patent on it. Like you might not have invented the pencil, but you invented the eraser. So the pencil part is called prior art. So you say, I didn't invent a pencil. I'm just adding the eraser part to it, okay? So a patent is really important for America because it protects people and their right to invest huge amounts of their fucking time and their life into a business. And it protects them from some shitbag like Metokur stealing it. People like Metokur have been murdered over his behavior. Guys like Metokur get killed every day for that kind of behavior. So that's why copyright, which is another protection under US law. It's if I write a book, it's Wayne's right to copy, not your copyright, my copyright. You get it? Now, I think it's my right to copyright the book during my whole life. If I write a book that becomes a bestseller, nobody can copy it. And it's only 75 years after my death does the copyright expire. I'm pretty sure that's accurate. I'm not a fan of Hitler. Hitler was a blow-it. I'm fascinated with German technology. Germany had technology much more advanced than the rest of the world. And so that's what I like about Nazi Germany is the technology. So I've spent a lot of time on it. And where am I going with this? Technology. Copy. Oh, it's almost coming back. Huh. I'm drawing a blank. Something about Hitler and copyrights. Oh, Hitler got famous for writing Mein Kampf. Hitler got rich. So Hitler went to jail after World War I. He got in, he was creating riots and he was subverting the government. He was somewhat of an agent provocateur for that kind of behavior. So in jail, he wrote a book, My Struggle, Mein Kampf. And I have not read the book, though I have listened to the book being read on YouTube. And it's very interesting. It's well written. It's very pragmatic. And when you see Hitler driving that Mercedes, he bought it with his own book money. Hitler was a very rich author because of his book and his copyright. It's his right to copy it, nobody else's. So in America, copyright is super, super important, Nick. And one of the reasons I'm mad at Metokur is the day so in copyright, when it comes to video, you're allowed to use 3 seconds of video. You're allowed to use 3 seconds of a musical song like Stairway to Heaven or anything you can think of. Any commercial music, you cannot use 4 seconds. You can use 3 seconds. 3 seconds is free. 4 seconds could be $1 million lawsuit. No fucking joke. And if you make it too hard on somebody and they're not winning the lawsuit, they just might go put a bullet in your fucking head. It's that fucking serious. Because you're robbing them and their family of their livelihood of making money. And if you don't take it fucking seriously, your life is on the fucking line. You know, my life is on the fucking line. I'm living in a goddamn shed because the douchebags like Jim Metokur or whatever his fucking name is, he's the motherfucker who's probably been winding up my old landlord, Phil, winding up my landlord, Tom Gilmartin, okay? Calling in 11 swatting attacks since October. This shit has to stop. Somebody has to fucking go to jail. I want somebody to die. They have robbed me of many years of my life, taken away my livelihood, my friends, my family. It's not a fucking joke. I'm ready to kill somebody. Am I going to kill somebody? Am I going to get in my car and go to an address and beat the shit out of somebody? No. I'm going to ask law enforcement to arrest them. That's why I'm passionate about finding out who this motherfucker is who's torturing me. And that's why I'm doing a video to Ralph and Nick. So you got to respect people's copyrights. Whether or not you agree to it as a small community and you guys want to shitpost back and forth to each other, well, you can do that on a private phone. But when you start publishing on the internet other people's original content, it's a motherfucking serious offense. You take a movie where Hollywood just spent $50 million and you go to the theater on opening day and you've got your camera, your little camcorder hidden under your jacket. They're called screeners. And you film the screen. Then you take that video of marginal quality. Then you start making DVDs and you're selling them at the swap meet. People used to do that. The mafia. You've seen The Godfather, right? Would you go fuck with the mafia? Would you? If you would, you're a fucking insane motherfucker. You're going to die. Okay? So you got to respect people's copyright because their life, their livelihood, their investors, everybody's life is on the line. Sometimes people put all their lives into something. After what I heard Ralph and Nick talk about, that, like, I didn't understand this laugh out loud culture is all about people accusing each other of rape and just making up bullshit out of thin air. You guys are motherfucking monsters. Like, the FBI should be arresting most of you people. Kiwi Farms should be shut down. I can't believe that shit's going on. You guys are domestic terrorists. You are subverting the welfare, safety, and security of the American people and their ability to create a livelihood.